Welcome, welcome to the Women Celebrating Too Much Women show. And today we have a very, very special guest, Sharon Eden Wild, or Sharon Eden, the Wild Elder. I never know what your surname really is because you've got the Wild Elder. What is it, Sharon? Is it Sharon Eden?
Their real surname is Eden, but I'm definitely the Wild Elder.
Yes, I know. And I've known you for so many years. It's brilliant. And you're such an inspiring woman, seriously. So I'm really pleased that you've come here. And permission, you can drop an F-bomb if you wish, because I do know that's how you rock and roll. So Sharon is, just so everybody doesn't know, is a spiritual psychotherapist coach with over 40 years of professional knowledge, expertise, and wisdom, and a master's degree in the field. Oh my God, props to you, girl. You're the founder of the Wild Elders Soulful Boardroom, a revolutionary 90-day program, and author of the best-selling self-help book, Rediscovered. And I was one of your pre-readers and I loved it. And you're a speaker at the Wild Elders Code. You have a unique ability to see what others miss and to name what has been unspoken that hallmarks you as an awakener in the room. Wow, you got some special talents going on there. We need to have examples of those. But anyway, welcome to the show. Thank you for joining.
Pleasure.
Yes. So in a nutshell, I've read out your bio. Why don't you tell us really what you do, the nuts and bolts of it?
Gosh, the nuts and bolts of it would take more than 15 minutes. But
Okay.
if at the very, very basics, without going into misogyny and ageism and sexism and all of that.
All the isms.
Yeah, all the isms. We're all conditioned. Little girls are conditioned to be a certain kind of way. And it's enough already. It's enough already. And the work I do really is at the basic level is helping women rediscover who they were designed to be, what their original design was, and clearing away the conditioning so they can step into what I call their magnificence and be aligned with who they really are, rather than all the expectations and rubbish that's laid on us. The other day I wrote something, and way back, I think it must have been in the 70s, there was a phrase that women can have it all. But actually, it didn't turn out that way. It just ended up with women doing it all. And it's like we need a new revolution to really emancipate ourselves.
Well, let's start right now. That's what the Mutton March movement's all about, emancipation for the nation. Can you give us, because I'd love to hear some case studies of people who really have helped to rediscover themselves. So somebody who came to you as X, feeling a quivering wreck or whatever, and then you managed to help her roar like a lioness. So can you give us some case studies to really bring to life what you do?
Yes, I can. So I think of somebody who was a partner in a solicitor's firm who came to me depressed and worn out, basically. I mean, it's a hard, busy life being a partner in a solicitor's firm anyway. But she was talking about how numbed out she felt, how she couldn't even feel love for her children anymore.
Wow.
She was just so disconnected from herself. And the way I work is that I don't trawl through your history. Boring. We work with, if you came in and said, what's the price of grapes? We'd work with that, because that's a clue. It's your wild soul giving us a clue. And if we follow that, we'll get to the issue that's at the top of your pile. And if we work with that issue, it has a positive trickle-down effect on others. And so that's the way I work with her, with different parts of her personality that have been suppressed and repressed. Just I call what I do intrapsychic alignment.
Wow.
So you realign all the parts of, or as many of the parts of your personality as you can, so that before you're a bit like an orchestra when it's tuning up and making all those noises. Afterwards, you have a conductor and the music is playing in harmony. And by the time she left me, she was still a partner, a solicitor, a partner in a firm, but loving it. She had reorganized the way that she worked so that she didn't stress herself to pieces, and was just what's the word for it? She got her flavor. She realized her
mojo.
flavor. That's it. It's another lovely word, mojo.
Yeah. Okay.
And lived her life accordingly. Didn't mean to say she didn't have ups and downs. These things happen.
Yeah.
But whole different ball game.
Oh, wow. And have you got a case study from somebody who's read your book and gone, oh my God, this book speaks to me, and because of your book, X and Y has happened? I'm putting you on the spot here, so you may not, but you know, you might have had some readers who said, oh my God, it really awakened something inside of me.
You're absolutely right. I have had readers like that, and it's an absolute thrill. You get a little email and it's an absolute joy. And one woman actually said, I wish I could remember her words exactly, but it was along the lines that she felt she'd been sleepwalking through her life. Oh, wow. Especially, she was a midlife woman, and she felt it had got worse as she'd gone on, just sleepwalking. And through reading my book and
so she'd been checked out, basically.
Yeah, that's another good phrase. She checked out, only without her permission. It just happens. Yeah. You become robotic. Anyway, and reading my book and doing those exercises started reconnecting her. Wow. And she could feel her vitality coming back.
Oh, fantastic. So in medieval times, what would you be known as, do you feel?
Sorry?
In medieval times, would there be a certain terminology for a woman like you? Medicine woman?
Probably witch.
Which is not a bad word.
It's not a bad word. I don't know. I wasn't around in medieval times, but they probably think some of my grandchildren, when they were little, called me Nana Weirdy. So I think it might be I'd be called that weird woman. Which is
the weird woman, what gets results?
Yeah, exactly. No? But it's not bad, because the word weird, W-Y-R-D, as you know, refers to a wise woman.
Well, isn't that interesting? I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, so you're a wise woman. Let's just say that. And I've always known you as the elder, the wise elder. So that's great. But I really want to touch on your too muchness, because I've met you multiple times. I mean, you're such a bright thing. You know, your clothing is amazing, your accessories. You walk into the room, you know, you turn heads, and then you speak and you turn heads again. So can you just tell us, throughout your life, what's been your too muchness, and now have you managed to temper it? Are you just going with it? You're going even bigger with your too muchness? Tell us what it is.
My too muchness when I was very young was down to bravado, covering up insecurities and things like that, and doing the work myself over time. I'm just outspoken. I'm nowhere near as outspoken as Miriam Margolyes.
Oh, yes. She says it as it is, doesn't she?
Yes.
Brave woman.
Yeah, but I kind of say it how it is. And part of growing older, coming into wild elderhood, is actually about truth over performance. That's the first principle. So it's being a truth speaker and being truthful with yourself, which isn't always comfortable. But clearly, I don't go around telling people what to do or, oh my God, your bum's too big. That's not truth-telling at all.
Mm-hmm.
But it's speaking in my work, particularly, tuning in and giving voice to the things my clients perhaps are not saying.
Oh, okay. So calling things out. So do people think sometimes you're too direct, if you're too muchness, would you be classed as too direct?
Not with my clients, but I've certainly had that experience with other people.
Yeah, just when out and about is what I mean,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, especially in my profession. Slap, slap, slap. You're not supposed to talk like that. Well, tough shit. I do.
And do you have any? Are you in any of those, accredited bodies, BACP or any places like that?
Yeah, no, I am a member of BACP.
Yeah, and how do they get on with you then, being a crazy, wild WYLD elder?
Well, I do rock boats, but actually, I'm not active in BACP. Okay. I'm a kind of member on the outside, and I don't get.
Actually, for everybody who doesn't know BACP, can you tell us what it stands for? Because I don't like hearing acronyms and people don't know.
Yeah, it's the British Association for Counselling and Psychotherapy. So it's one of the professional bodies.
Yeah.
But I don't get involved these days. I did when I was younger in the organisation and other organisations, because the BACP is a great one. It really is. But I can't do beige anymore. I
can't see you as a beige woman.
No.
So you're in your 70s. I'm in my 50s. What would you say to Sharon Wild Elder, or Wild pre-elder, aged 56, which is my age? What would you tell Sharon at 56 that's going to happen and that will be?
Okay. First of all, it's going to get so much better. It is unbelievable. Yes. The quality of my life, each decade, that midlife piece is the opportunity for a rite of passage into the most potent version of you yet.
Oh, wow.
And the quality of my life is so much better.
Why, Sharon? Why? What are you doing?
Why? Why? There's a peace inside. There's a peacefulness inside. There's a knowing of who I am, what I am about, that surpasses the younger years. It's hard to explain. But
is it something, not that I want to jump the gun and get there, but is there work that all of us can be doing right now to stop having to wait until we do reach our 70s? Golden question.
Well, all I would say is I've been working on myself since my early 30s. So I'm certainly not in therapy. Well, I haven't been for years. But you're constantly working on yourself and growing and surprising yourself with abilities you didn't even know you had. So I would say the most important thing at your age is to be really curious about yourself. Really curious. The other thing is to have enormous compassion for yourself. Life's not easy. On your journey to where you are, will have for sure had lots of trouble and heartache in it. And really to have compassion for all the yous inside, from when you were a tiny baby to where you are now, all the developmental stages, because from the very start, you've had the urge to be the most magnificent you can be. and to be the most loving creature. And we all fuck up, my goodness. I remember when my children were much younger, were teenagers, I said to both of them, look, if you want to go into therapy, I'll pay for you to be in therapy, because we don't get it right all the time.
We don't.
No, and have enormous compassion for this gorgeous, struggling scrap of humanity that you are. And that's what we all are, trying to make our way through this adventure called life.
And what an adventure it is. Well, that finishing touch, I think that is your legacy, isn't it? For people to have self-compassion and to stop beating themselves up. So thank you very much for being on the show. I can't wait for people to, really get to grips with who they are. And so therefore, I think they need to buy your book. What's it called again? Tell us again.
It's called Rediscovered, and it's on Amazon. Enjoy.
Enjoy. Sharon, it's been a pleasure, and I'll catch you on many, many other sides.
I look forward to it.